Hey guys, how are you? It is Helene, your favorite golf and travel professional, golf and travel concierge with Gift of Travel. And then my golf organization is Empowerment Through Golf. So I also want to make mention of that. And today I was just going through, everything that I've been uploading lately, and it's very travel heavy. So we just want to switch gears a little bit and bring the focus to golf. And so one of the articles, or not articles, but the publications that I get on a regular basis is the California Golf and Travel magazine. And I figured I would share some of the stories there. I'm not sure how many of you are watching are in California, in Southern California, or different parts of the country. So I'm just going to go ahead and share some of the articles with you so that we can get some golf content shared as well. And if you're a golfer, let me know where you're chiming in from, what courses you call home, if you have multiple home courses, or some of your favorite courses. You can share that with me also. All right. So, one of the first articles that I'm going to share today is from a program that the PGA has that's called PGA Hope, and it is dedicated to veterans. So, one thing that we know about veterans is that when they are no longer part of an organization, they can feel isolated, and there are a lot of incidences of veterans deciding that like they feel like they have no place with us anymore. And so the PGA Hope program was designed to build a sense of community for veterans and just give them something to include themselves into, have other people alongside a journey with them, keep their minds active, keep them active, and give them, just positive reassurance. So I was really grateful to see that the first article, let me just confirm. Yes, it is the first article for this issue, and this is the spring 2025 issue. And I will go through and read issues. I probably have some from last year, and so I think I'm just like in this cleansing phase where I'm just like, okay, I need to declutter. So I'm just going to be reading all of these things that I have, and I'm going to share it with you so that I can get rid of them from my space. But I think it is a good move to share it with you because otherwise you may not even hear these stories, right? Okay, so PGA Hope, and I'm just going to start with this article here. So, for veterans like James Davenport, golf isn't just a sport, it's a lifeline. After struggling to find his path post service, he discovered PGA Hope, and Hope stands for Helping Our Patrons Everywhere, a PGA of America program dedicated to using golf as a tool for healing. PGA Hope offers complimentary 6 week programs led by PGA and LPGA professionals. It provides veterans and active duty military with a supportive community, a renewed sense of purpose, and a way to reconnect with themselves and others. Since 2023, over 1,100 veterans in Southern California have graduated from PGA Hope, with even more expected in 2025 as the program extends rapidly under the leadership of James and the Southern California PGA section. Here's the story of Southern California PGA staff member and PGA associate James Davenport's journey and the impact of PGA Hope. So, the editors ask him, tell us what motivated you to get into golf. And he says, I've been motivated by the PGA Hope program since 2016 when I watched a Golf Channel special featuring Marine Corps veteran Chris Nowak discussing PGA professionals giving free golf lessons to veterans. From that moment, I was committed to serving veterans as a PGA professional. So experiencing PGA Hope at Coronado Golf Course, which is a really beautiful course, like just on the opposite side of the bay in San Diego, came at a crucial time. I was struggling to break into the golf industry and constantly hitting roadblocks. So this is a good point. So he was probably looking for, so after these people get out of the military, they could potentially be looking for other jobs, right? Sources of income to get themselves into. And their skills in the military are great, but sometimes they don't align with what are we? What's the word for non-military people? Civilian, so their skills do not match civilian jobs, right? So they have an extremely difficult time finding work when they get out of the service because, I mean, they're highly skilled people, don't get us wrong, but their skills are dare say like more advanced than what we would need for a civilian job. So sometimes they're unable to earn a civilian jobs, even though they may be like overqualified. So this is a good point that they're bringing up. So I'll say that again. So experiencing PGA Hope at Coronado Golf Course came at a crucial time. He was struggling to break into the golf industry and constantly hitting roadblocks, and he was ready to give up, and he was lost in the process. And as 100% disabled veteran, he battled anxiety, depression, and PTSD, but PGA Hope came as an outlet for him. So driving from Temecula to Coronado every Sunday was the highlight of his week, helping him shift his focus to the positives. And they also asked him, so how has PGA Hope impacted you? And he mentioned that it gave him a renewed sense of purpose after retiring the uniform, and it allows him to continue serving both PGA members and the veterans that he teaches. So managing a veteran program for PGA of America is truly a dream come true for him. And the next question was, how did this experience inspire you to start the PGA membership program? And James says, from the first moment I learned about PGA Hope, I knew I was going to become a PGA professional. I looked at my wife as we were watching the special with Chris, and the words came out of my mouth, and the words that came out of my mouth would change our lives forever. And he said, that's what we're going to do. Go to golf school in Temecula, get an education, and join the PGA to teach veterans. So, and then he said they did exactly that. His wife and himself just love the game, and there's nothing else that he'd rather be doing than be outside in the sun and talk golf with people that he know needs this, right? So he's just excited to make a difference in the lives of others. And, the game of golf was there for him when he needed it. So he's just sharing that with others as well. And so James Davenport's journey is just one example of how PGA Hope is transforming the lives of veterans through the game of golf. Another instance of how this program continues to provide healing, purpose, and community to those who have served. And beyond teaching golf, PGA Hope is a powerful tool in helping veterans overcome everyday challenges like PTSD and depression by providing a supportive community and a renewed sense of purpose. If any of you have military connections in your families, I mean, if you're in Southern California, like I am, it is very likely that you have connections to the service because a lot of service members are here in the Southern California area. And, if they're retired and looking for something else to do, that's something to keep them active in a sense of community or within an actual community, see if they can find out if there's a PGA Hope program anywhere at their course, if there's a professional that would be able to connect them. It would be cool for us to start offering one here through Empowerment to Golf, but that's something for the near future. We have other initiatives to work on at the moment, but it's definitely a top of mind. But I do really understand the value behind the PGA Hope program. And so when this article stood out as the first article that they put in the 2025 spring issue for California Golf and Travel, I was like, oh, this is it. So it was a good reminder that the program is very important and essential. PGA Hope talking or sharing about the importance of the program for veterans seeking community, probably seeking to reintegrate themselves into civilian life. So the PGA Hope program definitely is a source for our veterans in that regard. So that's all for today's live with Helena at Golf and Travel. It was a golf focus today as we covered some of the articles from the California Golf and Travel magazine, and then I'll be back later on with some more. All right, it's Helena at Gift of Travel. I'll speak with you soon.